A young boy of 12 years of age, the biggest tzaddik in the generation was called Rav Nachum Horodner. Rav Nachum kid. Rav Nachum kid, he had two great loves in his life. Two things that he loved. Number one, he loved to do chesed, to help people. Every poor person in town got his food from Rav Nachum. Anybody that was sad, anybody that had a problem, anybody that was worried, Rav Nachum would come and help him and make him happy. That was the first great love of Rav Nachum, to do chesed, to help people, to do good for everybody, to help everybody as much as he could, to make everybody happy, to make everybody feel good. But he had another very great love, Rav Nachum. He loved to learn Torah. He was always learning Torah. And they told wonderful stories about Rav Nachum's learning Torah. They used to tell stories in town that when Rav Nachum learned Torah, HaKadosh Baruch Hu takes him to Sinai. The same Sinai when there was much Torah. And the same fire that there was at Sinai surrounds Rav Nachum when he learns Torah. Now, the Chofetz Chaim heard this story, and he very much wanted to see Rav Nachum learning Torah surrounded by fire. But he was very much afraid. And he didn't know how he would be able to see Rav Nachum learn Torah surrounded by fire. Because Rav Nachum didn't permit anybody to watch him when he was learning Torah. He used to, in midnight, when everybody was asleep, he used to go into his shul and look around, make sure nobody was there. And then he used to lock the door, make sure that nobody would come in, and then he would learn Torah. One day, the Heilige Chofetz Chaim decided that he is going to watch Rav Nachum tonight at midnight when he learns Torah. But how could he get in there? the Noach used to lock the door. It was impossible to get in. So he made a plan. You know what he did? After Maidav, he went up to the women's section in the shul, the Bible shul, the Ezras Noshim, and he hid under a bench. The little couple time. He was 12 years old. Well, he could hide under a bench and nobody even noticed him. Rav Nochum's friend used to come up 10 minutes before 12 and look around the whole shul, and then he went up to the Bible shul, to the women's section, and he made sure that nobody was there. Because Rav Nochum didn't want anybody to be in the shul when he learned Torah. And the little Chofetz was hiding under the bench, and nobody noticed him. So he remained. Exactly at 12 o'clock, the Chofetz heard somebody opening the lock of the shul. And he began shivering, but he didn't budge. He remained under the bench. And then he took a peek, and he thought that a Nochum came into the shul. And the Nochum looked around again to make sure that nobody was there. And the Nochum didn't know that the Chofetz was upstairs, hiding under a bench, and from time to time taking a peek. Rav Nochum in the Chofetz noticed that Rav Nochum put his hand into a big box and took out a Heidegger paper, and he started learning Torah. He speaks up on it. He was learning and learning, and all of a sudden, the Chofetz saw a tremendous fire, big fire, surrounding Noach, and he was frightened out of his wits. And he began shouting, "Fire! Fire!" Rav Noach looked around, who was shouting? And Rav Noach went up, and he found the little Chofetz, and he patted him on the head, and he said, "My king, don't be afraid. This fire doesn't hurt anybody. This is the fire from Har Sinai. When you learn Torah Lishmo." Now I want to give you boys a broken. That every one of you should be better to learn a lot of Torah. Torah Lishmo. And you should become big tzaddikim and big Talmidei Chachamim. And who knows, maybe somebody will be watching you from upstairs someday when you're learning and taking a peek. When you're learning Torah and the fire comes down from Sinai and surrounds you. May HaKadosh Baruch Hu bench every one of you. You should become long yoreh tzaddikim, big Talmidei Chachamim. And your parents should have nachat from every one of you. And your Rebbe and your Menalim should have nachat from every one of you. And Mashiach, Tzidkenu, should come. B'mheira b'yameinu. Amen.
Brother Thomas, class, this way.
Utterly died. Sheiner Aron, the Visting of Panama, Toyson's Oilamas. So here they were just the oldest.
Yeshivah Toras Aron.
Lochem Baruch. Right? So I come on the bench with alle Brüche. In Ruchni ist ein Gashmi.